This week, let's decode the future of ads and brand storytelling. I'm Shiv, and today we are diving into a trend that's hotter than a heat wave using climate data in marketing. Imagine ads that shift with the weather or campaigns that align with local environmental trends. Intrigued? Let's unpack how brands are turning weather patterns into marketing gold, the tech behind it, and why this could redefine consumer trust in the climate era. First off, what is climate data marketing? It's the practice of integrating real time or historical climate data like temperature, rainfall, or air quality into marketing strategies. Think of it as hyper contextual advertising. With the right data, marketers can get insight into consumer behavior, product demand, and optimal campaign timing. For example, um, if it's pouring rain, your app pushes a promo for rain boots. If pollen counts soar, a skincare brand highlights anti allergy products. But how does it work? Let's geek out on the tech. How do brands even get all this climate data? Well, to begin with, IoT sensors come first. They are like tiny internet connected gadgets planted in stores, on city streets, or even in farms. They track hyper local stuff, like whether it's drizzling in a particular locality but it's sunny a few blocks away. Imagine a coffee shop using sensor data to ping your phone with a half off iced lattes alert the second the temperature hits 40 degrees Celsius. Sneaky but smart. Then there's satellite imagery. Big players like IBM's The Weather Company or startups like Climate AI use satellites to monitor global weather patterns. Think of it as a bird's eye view of Mother Nature's mood swings. this, this helps brands prep for regional trends, like a sports drink company stocking up in areas predicted to have a heat wave. Another big player, AI analytics tools. These take all that messy data, rainfall stats, pollen counts, hurricane paths, snowstorm predictions, and find patterns. Like, hey, when it rains unexpectedly in Chicago, people suddenly buy 200% more yellow raincoats. Why yellow? No clue. But AI doesn't care. It just spots the trend and tells marketers to push yellow coats next time storms roll in. And don't forget apps like AccuWeather. They are not just for checking if your picnic's ruined. Marketers tap into their real time feeds to trigger ads. Say it's blazing hot in Delhi. Boom, your phone gets a sunscreen ad from a brand that's paying to target sunburn prone zip codes. Oh, and here's a fun one, geofencing. Pair location data with weather stats, and suddenly your ad campaign only hits phones within a 5 mile radius of a heat wave. It's like digital precision meets meteorology. Of course, none of this is perfect. Sensors glitch, satellites miss a cloud, and AI sometimes thinks light breeze means tornado. But when it works, it's like marketing with a crystal ball. One that's powered by weather stations and a dash of Silicon Valley magic. Anyway, that's the tech soup behind climate data marketing. Less mad scientist, more data nerd with a weather app addiction. As it turns out, blending weather info into marketing isn't just for meteorologists anymore. Brands are now using real time climate data to make their ads feel super relevant, like they're reading your mind, or in this case, your weather app. Mamaearth, an Indian skincare brand, got clever with weather targeted ads. They tracked data points like humidity, air quality, and rain in cities across India to promote their onion shampoo. Result, a whopping 102% ROAS, plus about 4 times more people remembered the ads, and people actually wanted to buy about 3 times more. Not bad for a little rain and shine strategy. When temperatures spiked, Coke jumped on the weather train and launched their Perfect Serve campaign. They targeted ads in hot zones, reminding everyone how refreshing a cold Coke could be. And no surprises here, sales skyrocketed. In the colder months, Campbell's used a weather based advertising strategy to promote its products. Using data on temperature drops, the brand triggered ads emphasizing the warmth and comfort of their soups, leading to increased sales. To promote its allergy relief products, the pharmacy chain Walgreens launched a weather based campaign. By targeting consumers in pollen prone regions, Walgreens delivered relevant ads that addressed immediate consumer needs, resulting in increased product awareness and sales. In its hair cast campaign, the hair care brand Pantene offered weather based hair care tips. Pantene gave consumers personalized hair care advice based on humidity, wind, and temperature data, which led to increased engagement. Now, as cool as climate driven marketing sounds, it's not all smooth sailing. Data accuracy can be a challenge. Imagine planning a beachwear campaign based on scorching summer forecast only to get rained out for 6 weeks straight. Oops. Climate data can be messy. IoT sensors might glitch if they are buried under snow. It's hard for marketers to get actionable insights because the climate risk assessment indicators and methodologies are not standardized. Satellite predictions? They're like that friend who swears they'll show up to your party but bails last minute. And AI models? They're only as good as the data they are fed. If you're using outdated hurricane patterns to plan a disaster relief ad, you might miss the mark entirely. Climate data has to be integrated seamlessly into current marketing platforms, which can be tricky. If you manage an extensive product line or service, collecting, estimating, and processing climate data can be time consuming and expensive. Then there's the trust factors. Consumers are exhausted by empty eco claims. A 2023 Greenpeace survey found that 68% of people don't trust brands' sustainability promises. And who can blame them? If a company uses climate data to push eco friendly products but still relies on fossil fuels for manufacturing, that's like a fast food chain selling salads while deep frying everything else. Consumers also seem to be concerned about how their data is collected and used, especially if it's not theirs. Which brings us to the elephant in the room, greenwashing. Many brands are quick to put a carbon neutral label on their products. They cherry pick climate stats to make themselves look eco friendly while quietly dumping wastes into rivers. And consumers, they're not fooled. In fact, 72% of Gen Z actively research brands' eco claims before buying. Of course, this has got the regulators cracking down, like the UK's Green Claims Code, which fines companies for vague terms like planet friendly without proof. As climate change continues to influence consumer behavior and operational dynamics, integrating climate data into marketing strategies is important. In a competitive environment, brands that can navigate data collection challenges and address user perception concerns will stand out. The integration signals a shift towards more responsible and informed marketing, where data driven insights lead to actions that benefit both businesses and the environment. In my view, climate data won't just personalize ads, it'll turn marketing into a platform for participation. Imagine brands sharing real time air quality data in ads for electric cars or inviting customers to offset a product's carbon footprint post purchase. Call to actions could shift from buy this to join us in fixing this. The entire narrative could shift to a point where the consumer becomes a character in the climate solution. This could bring about contextual marketing to the center of how brands position themselves in the market and set the stage for true conversational marketing where both brands and consumers engage in a dialogue for a common cause. Thanks for tuning in. Until the next episode, here's a food for thought. How would your brand look through a climate data lens? Share your thoughts in the comments on the likely marketing handles on LinkedIn, Twitter, or Meta. This is Shiv signing off.